It's time to pick the best player at each nation in Euro 2024 and end up lifting the trophy. One country will be picking this, Dog Dad.
Is that the actual trophy?
Of course it is. I've got it in my hands.
I tell you what, it's coming home. I'm not sure which country, but let us start with Germany,
Yes.
Theo. And we're going
hosts.
over to Bayer Leverkusen. There's a 19-year-old lad, he's younger than you, called Florian Wirtz. 11 goals, 12 assists in an amazing season.
So you think at the end of the tournament we'll come away saying Florian Wirtz is the best player?
It will be the name on everybody's lips, Theo.
Okay, I've gone for a different player, but before I say it, if you also want to go to Germany for Euro 2024, listen carefully. Do you want Euro 2024 tickets for England versus Slovenia with a flight and a hotel for you and a mate? Well, listen carefully, because Matchmasters and I have collaborated so one of you can win this. They're also actually the world's most popular multiplayer match 3 game on iOS and Android. And it's simple, 2 players compete head-to-head to match pieces on a board to reach the highest score. Oh my god, look at some of the stuff on this game. Right, let's take that extra move. We got an extra move. Ooh, we got a double. Hold on. Oh, we just cleared out the line. You can play live against your friends or someone random across the world or even on solo mode. Opponent's turn. I'm on 21 points. That is a respectable start to the game. Oh no, he's going for the hammer. Clever. But what do you need to do to win this giveaway? Play the game until you reach 250 trophies, and that's it. You're in. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, we got... Ooh, nice little boost there. Let's get the final bit of points in and win this match. We've matched some pieces there. He's got a lot of boosts on me. Landslide win. I could be seeing you in sunny Germany. So what are you waiting for? Click the link down below and join me on Matchmasters. This might be your last shot at Euro 2024 tickets, flights, and a hotel to bring you and a mate there.
That is class, Theo. Somebody's coming with us to England, Slovenia, but who've you picked?
You've gone for youth, I've gone for experience. The man that will be the best for Germany in this tournament is Toni Kroos, the central midfielder who's just lifted the Champions League, and I think he's got a good chance of lifting another trophy. That man is so experienced, and if Germany want to win, he'll have to be 8 out of 10 consistency every game, creating for the likes of Florian Wirtz, but also Musiala, Füllkrug, Kai Havertz. It's crazy to think I've picked the best player on the tournament that he's retiring on. That shows you how much longevity he has as a footballer.
An incredible player, Theo. Hungary now, and it's got to be Dominik Szoboszlai, Theo, from Liverpool.
Okay.
He's had a great opening season for the Scousers. But you know, before that, Theo, RB Leipzig, RB Salzburg, his output was a lot higher.
Yeah, a Red Bull Academy player, very good for country. He's the captain, he's the attacking outlet, he's the main man for them. If Hungary are going to find a way out this group, which although we didn't predict it, they always stand a chance because they're solid in Euros, he's the one to get the goals, isn't he?
He is, Theo. He scored 12 goals for Hungary in, I think, 41 games. So don't be surprised if he gets 2 or 3.
And watch him set up Barnabas Varga during the Euro. That is a little link-up I think we're going to see.
And now for Bonnie, Scotland, and I've gone for a man who's had the most productive season ever in an Aston Villa shirt. 6 goals and 4 assists. He's got 17 goals for Scotland. Ooh. It's the one, it's the only John McGinn.
Yeah, he almost plays as a forward for that country, doesn't he? In that 5-3-2 system, he's a workhorse. He's going to be running his socks off, maybe to play the balls through to Shankland and Lyndon Dykes or whoever they've got up top. But the man I've gone for, he scored all the goals in the Euro qualifiers, Dad, 7 to be precise. You know I'm mentioning the boy from Lancaster, Scott McTominay. He'll be so crucial for them.
Scott McSauce, he is a fine player. I nearly went for him. We could have gone for Kieran Tierney. Scotland have got a very reasonable squad.
They do, and he's going to be the man in that midfield 3, trying to connect play, causing the upset, maybe in the opening game against Germany. Let's see. I reckon Scott will be important.
Switzerland now, and I've gone for Manuel Akanji. Now, I've not seen your notes there, but if you don't agree, then you're a mug. Do you know why? Because no other Switzerland player can play in that Manchester City squad.
And no other Switzerland player has played every minute of Euro qualifiers and been so important. 7.2 ball recoveries per game as a centre-back, but shows you that he can play midfield too in this squad. We're talking about Manuel Akanji, Thogdad. We agree on this pick. No Granit Xhaka, even after he lifted the title for Leverkusen. It's mad.
Albania now, Theo, and I've gone for a player who is actually younger than you. Now, that surprised me.
Wow.
Armando Broja. Now, if you look at his stats when he was at youth level, they were fantastic. They've dropped off a bit. He's maybe not delivered to expectation, but he's still a good player. And what he needs is a really good tournament.
He needs a chance to show scouts what he's all about. This is the tournament for him to shine. I know they're in the group of death, but they will still get chances. I agree with you, Thogdad. Armando Broja, he will be the best player coming away from the tournament.
Croatia now, and it's all about the changing of the guard, and because of that, I've gone for Josko Gvardiol, Theo. He will be guarding the goal. We know he's a good defender. He plays for Man City, but what is not recognised enough is his output. 4 goals, 2 assists this season for Man City in the Premier League all day long.
He plays
their most important player.
He plays left back for Man City.
And that's what I thought. If he was English, He would walk into the England squad.
Perfect for us. It's exactly what we don't have. Versatility at left back, at centre back. Good pick, but for the best player for me, it has to be the Ballon d'Or winner, the Real Madridster. Yes, he's been in and out the team for club, but that won't be an issue for country because he's that good. Luka Modric. It's the same answer as Toni Kroos. It's boring, but he's still the best. There's no doubt about it.
Italy, there are some fine players in the squad. I was struggling, so I wrote to my Italian friend Patricio. In fact, well, it's Patrick, isn't it? You know him. I've gone for a central midfielder who Patricio says is the Italian Phil Foden, Barella.
I'm not sure about that comparison. He seems more of a box-to-box workhorse.
Yeah, I know. I think he was partly joking, but I think Barella is a wonderful player.
There's no doubt. Barella's won the Serie A. He's got the Scudetto. Now can he hold the Euros trophy? Right now, Italy have this. You know, I had to fly to Rome to come get this trophy.
Yeah.
And I've got it in England, and it's staying in England after this German tournament. The best player for Italy, it's time for Federico Chiesa to show everybody what he's all about. He's still at Juventus. He's had a decent year, won the cup at the end, scored a couple goals in the last 2 matches. But for country, he smashes it. Just watch Italy 5, Macedonia 2, or any of the recent Italy games. His pace and his dribbling ability will be on show. He'll be the best player for that country.
Spain now, and it's got to be Lamine Yamal, Theo.
What? I didn't expect that from you. The teenager to be the best.
And that's why I'm joking, because there is one answer here, and that answer is Rodri of Manchester City.
You could say his name again and again and again. It'd be the best player potentially in midfield in the tournament if Spain go on a run. How good is he?
Well, this season, Theo, he's done something he's never done before. 8 goals and 9 assists from 34 games. Do the math on that. It's like an attacking midfielder.
He offers something going forward, defensively. He'll get the ball on a 10-piece wherever you want it. He's the man.
Group C now, and Denmark, and everyone knows how much I love Højlund. I've gone for Andreas Christensen, Theo. We remember him at Chelsea.
Interesting.
What a loss that was. He's gone to Barcelona, and he's been an absolute rock there. But I know you're going to go for Højlund.
No, I'm not actually. And the special thing about the Danes, they have such a balanced team. I'm going Joachim Mæhle, the left wing back, because the way the system works, their wing backs are going to be vital to create for players like Rasmus Højlund. Don't forget Euro 20, the way they made it to the semi-finals. Mæhle was the best fullback in the tournament. I think he'll do it again. Now he plays at Wolfsburg, regularly solid in the Bundesliga. I reckon he's got a big one coming.
Wow, Theo, you have shocked me with that. I thought you'd say Joachim Anderson, for example.
Ooh, Joachim everybody.
Yeah. England now, Theo, and I think we're going to disagree on this one, because I've gone for a guy who was brilliant at Tottenham. He is brilliant at Bayern Munich. He's got 63 goals for England, and it's not just goal scoring with Harry Kane, Theo. It's the creativity now. I know we lost to Iceland yesterday, but only one man was creating. Harry Kane.
Dad.
Brilliant.
He's cursed. There's no way. If you're telling me we win the tournament, it's impossible that you pick Harry Kane as the best.
I never said we'd win the tournament. Golden Boot, Harry Kane, bosh.
We've got to look positive. We're going out to... We've got to think. We've got a chance to lift this bloody thing. And if we do... The best player will be the Ballon d'Or winner, Jude Bellingham. The man, the myth, the legend. He's a Madridster. What we have in a midfield that's likely to be Declan Rice and Conor Gallagher in the tough games, we have a midfielder that's going to get forward and needs to create for Phil, Buck, and our main man, Harry Kane. If them three are getting goals, it will be created by Jude. And that is why we need him to be top of the range, and I think he'll come away as the best player.
The expectations are far too high from the England fans.
He's just won the Champions League. Let's move on. I'm going to kick off with you in a second.
Serbia now, and I've gone over to Juventus for a man who gets a contribution every second game for Serbia, for his team.
Okay.
Of course, Dusan Vlahovic, a special player. We've seen him over there, haven't we, in Italy?
But Dad, when Serbia played at the World Cup, it didn't connect with Mitrovic. But who do you think my pick is? Come on, I'm going to give you my option. Who's my pick?
I reckon you've gone Mitrovic.
No, I haven't. I've not gone for either of the strikers. I've not gone for Milinkovic-Savic. I've gone for his brother, Vanya, the goalkeeper for Torino. 202 centimetres. He's got the biggest foot in football. So for all you foot lovers, that's a true story.
Are we going with the Jeremy Beadle portrait here?
No.
That is serious.
This is who I think will be the best player coming away from
Right, I'm going to have a look at your notes, and you've written down
Milinkovic-Savic. There is method in my madness, Dog Dad. Serbia will be up against it with shots. Slovenia have Benjamin Sesko. Denmark and England are both good teams. You don't need me to list the players. You need a good goalkeeper between the sticks. Someone who's big, someone who's going to be remembered in tournaments in the future. Clip this. People will remember what Vanya Milinkovic-Savic did at the Euro 24 tournament.
Now, I admire you for being different, But you're wrong. Slovenia now, and I've gone for another guy who's younger than this mug, Theo. Of course, it's Benjamin Sesko. He's linked with Arsenal. He's linked with PSG. He's even linked with Chelsea.
Yeah, I'll tell you the storyline here. We've both gone for the most obvious pick of the day.
Yeah.
Slovenia have a lifeline in this man. They have the best up-and-coming talent in the world. You know, he's gone from Salzburg to Leipzig, and this season, his stats are ridiculous for his age. 14 goals in 17 starts in that Leipzig setup.
Wow.
Which, as you say, he's going to be in and out the team, but he deserves to play every minute for Slovenia now, and he's doing it for country too. Give it 2-3 weeks after the tournament. Chelsea will make a bid, and it will be accepted. Wow. I can see Benjamin Sesko playing in a blue shirt next season. So we agree, the best player for Slovenia will be 100% this man.
Group D now, and let's talk about Austria, because I was walking down the street the other day and my neighbour Ali came up to me and said, who's going to win the Euros? I said, France. He then said, no, it's Austria.
Huh?
That is a true story.
Where's Beadle? Well, someone is thinking that Austria are going to win the Euros. But it's so funny that people.
I disagree with that. But football is all about opinions, and my opinion is Marcel Sabitzer. I think Man United missed out by not keeping him.
I understand some logic. They're almost playing home games. There'll be many Austrians supporting. They're so close. They understand the stadiums. Most of their team plays in the Bundesliga, and a lot of their team plays together. One of them being another Red Bull Academy boy, 23 years old. Remember the name, ginger midfielder. You'll see him on the pitch, hard to miss him. Nicholas Seewald. That will be the best player out of Austria. You don't know him yet.
But Theo, how would you describe his temperament? Is he an angry ginge? You like it?
That was good.
You had no idea where that was going.
Angry Ginge in the midfield for Austria. He's going to smash it. This is my young player of the tournament.
France now, and I had no idea who to pick. So a Mrs. Rabiot wrote in and said the answer is Rabiot.
I wouldn't be surprised if she did.
Do we even need to talk about this? Because I'll give you the answer. He plays for Real Madrid.
Do we need to give context? Oh, he plays for Real Madrid. Okay, say his name, Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni deserves this.
Do you know what? Tchouaméni is a fantastic player. We learnt that a couple of years ago. Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah.
A generational player, Theo. You look at his stats in Liga ERN. He gets more than a contribution every single game. I
know, and in the Euro qualifiers, he scored 9 goals. So imagine what he's going to be like when it's time to turn it on. He's the main pivot, the main man, the heartbeat of this France team. Kylian, we agree.
The Netherlands now, Theo, and I've gone with the new. I've gone Xavi Simons from RB Leipzig. What a season he's had.
Yes,
8 goals, 13 assists, an absolutely wonderful talent.
And no one knows where he'll play next year. Bayern Munich will be ready to bid. So if he's dropping masterclasses at Allianz Arena, it could be crazy. Barcelona option as well. But I've gone for the old, Virgil van Dijk. The centre-back, the leader, and let's be real, if Netherlands go on a run, we just know he's going to be the man at the back to just get stuck in, whether he's next to Mickey van der Ven or he's next to De Ligt. He'll run that back line. He's on penalties as a centre-back. Fantasy shout. Get him in your teams.
If you were offered Van der Ven or Virgil van Dijk tomorrow for your team,
Van Dijk nailed on.
You still take Van Dijk.
What do you do?
Because I think he's still living a little bit in the past here.
No,
now,
Dad,
I've praised
the best
Virgil van Dijk for the last decade, haven't I? In all these videos, I just think there comes a point, like with Modric, where you have to pick another name.
Van Dijk downfall. Thog Dad is
no,
trying to get
it's not so much that. He's a very good player.
You're preying on his downfall.
I'm not there. He's still great, but I think you've got to look to the new. Poland now.
Okay, well, this is a young team. There's so many options. Please tell me someone new who's going to be the best player in this team.
Theo, you've got me there. Touche, Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, there we go.
Because he's
You're
still
a mug.
brilliant.
This is it.
Age 35. Age is just a number. And even at the age of 35, this man averages a contribution every game for club, for country.
Okay, I'll give you a different name. He's experienced too, 30 years old, the midfielder, the water carrier, and he'll probably play in a midfield 3, Piotr Zielinski. I love it. I mean, from the left side, he'll be running up, contributing, and it's important. We've seen recently for Poland, he's been smashing it. There is a new generation, and I don't think Lewandowski will be the best.
Zielinski is 30 years old. Now, I think he's the number 2 in my rankings, but it goes Lewandowski, massive pause, and then Zielinski. Belgium, now let's both say Kevin De Bruyne and move on. 170 assists for Man City.
We'll do a countdown. 3, 2,
1. Kevin De Bruyne.
Lukaku.
You are saying Romelu Lukaku for another joke. Where's Beadle? Is he about, Theo? You've written down Romelu Lukaku.
Don't laugh at me. He's cooking under Tedesco. The new tactics, the new system, it's 14 goals in Euro qualifiers broke the record. Not even Ronaldo could get near to that. He's the target man, the poacher, the finisher. He's the man that's going to silence this group.
Kevin De Bruyne is the most creative player in the world of football, and you've gone with Lukaku.
I don't want to kick off with you because we've still got to get to Germany.
Sorry, when you say Lukaku, you automatically kicking off. There is a new hashtag in town. Hashtag thogmug. Romania now, and I think we need a song to break up the video.
Wait, I can't think of Yali Yali Yali.
I'm not going to sing it, Theo. You sing it.
It's my favourite song.
I know it is.
Hit the like if you've heard that song.
Dragoshin, Theo.
Yep.
Spurs, it was a winter signing. He's only had a few games. I think he's a very good defender. Very composed. Controls that back line. A real physical presence. Good defender.
And my pick for Romania is a left winger, Koeman.
Kingsley Coman. Has he gone Romanian?
No, he's not changed his nation, Dad. I'm talking about Florinel Koeman.
Ah,
the
right.
left winger, the European international.
Oh, I've got a question for you.
What's going on?
He's that good, is it Coman home? Is it Coman? Okay, carry on, Theo.
Well, based off his stats for FCSB, the new generation of Steaua Bucharest, he's got 18 goals in 32 games as a winger this season. Okay, if Romania are through and he's on the left wing, he's got the pace to beat defenders. People won't know how to defend against him.
But the big question mark is he better than Denis Politic?
Oh,
Slovakia, it's got to be Stanislav Lobotka from
Nailed.
Napoli, Theo. A DM.
I've got
he
his
plays
signed
all
shirt.
the time.
I've got his signed shirt. That's my best player.
Wow.
The signed shirt when he won the Scudetto, by the way. Number 68 for Napoli, the best player, without a doubt, for Slovakia.
Ukraine now, and I've gone for a fella who's just won a Champions League medal, although he didn't actually play in the final. He only cost 8 million euros. Andre Lunin, Theo.
Yeah, good choice. I think Ukraine have one of the most underrated teams. I think they can easily finish second in the group and push for first. We talk about Dovbyk and Mudryk. You've gone for Lunin.
Yep.
I've gone for someone different. Remember the name.
Mikolenko.
The number 10, it's not Mikolenko. It's Georgi Sudakov. He's had an amazing year at Shakhtar Donetsk. I believe he's only 21 years old. I think after this tournament, there's going to be a lot of European clubs wanting to bid for him.
Group F now, and starting with Czechia, it just has to be Thomas Souček, Theo, from West Ham United. 7 goals, 2 assists this season. He's had, 4 or 5 seasons for West Ham. He has been fantastic.
I think you've missed an obvious one. I almost want to check my shoulder because you haven't gone for Patrick Schick, the Leverkusen striker, Dad. He's got a Bundesliga trophy. He'll be up top with his Leverkusen teammate Klojček. Both of them are going to be cooking for Czechia.
Well, you know what, Theo? I'm going to give you a lot of shtick for that choice. Georgia now, and it's got to be a 23-year-old who plays for Napoli this season. 11 goals, 8 assists. Theo, the man is...
the Dinamo Tbilisi starlet, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Now at Napoli, I just showed you his teammate. There seems to be a reoccurrence here with like that Scudetto Napoli winning side.
Yes.
They all seem to be the best for their nation.
Do you know what, Theo? If Georgia get through to the knockouts, we should visit Tbilisi.
We should go to a Dinamo Tbilisi game.
We should. Portugal now, Theo, and I
easy.
think we can agree on this. There's only one man you could possibly pick, isn't there, Theo?
Just say
and
it.
I'll give you a clue.
No.
Cristiano, the GOAT, Ronaldo, one of the best players of all time. He's still doing it in Saudi Arabia. He still did it in the qualifiers. Let's move on.
Dad, are you serious right now?
Yes,
And
Cristiano.
we're talking about the best player. We're talking about the man, come the end of the tournament, we step away from that Portugal team and said he was the best.
Do you know what, Theo? If you disagree with me, I'm going to sue you.
Oh, that's it. You're making me mad. This is why everyone says Thog Dad is a mug. You'll see the comments later. The best player at Portugal during the
João
Euros
Felix.
tournament is going to be Bruno Fernandes. The man with 6 goals and 7 assists in 10 games in the Euro qualifiers. The heartbeat of that Portugal team. The real hard worker. The man who really deserves it. You say Ronaldo one more time, Thog Dad.
So you're picking,
No.
You're picking mediocre Man United players.
No, I'm picking the main man for Manchester United. You know, that's something Ronaldo couldn't do.
Portugal have got a good chance of winning this tournament, inspired by the GOAT. And finally, Turkey out with the old, in with the new. Arda Güler. He's a man who you met the other day. 6 goals, Theo, in 10 games for Real Madrid already.
I know.
A lot of them as a substitute, I think.
Yeah, coming off the bench. So now's the chance to play every minute of every game. He is one of the best up-and-coming teenagers in the world.
And I'm going to go and light a candle in front of my Cristiano Ronaldo shrine, so see you all later.
Thog Dad, you are a mug. Whilst he's gone, don't forget to go and check out Matchmasters. What a game. And hopefully you can win the giveaway to be out there in Germany. Link in description. Good night.